Good morning, everyone. Helena here with your shiny shove, that push, that prod, that nudge to help you have a really great and wonderful day. Here's a little trick to take charge of your energy / time. So it's to ask yourself, does it feel spacious? And even to put a yes, but does it feel spacious in there? Now, what do I mean by that? A lot of the time we say yes to things knowing that we're squeezing them in. How many times have you said yes to a meeting knowing that you're finishing one at 10 o'clock and somebody says, hey, can we do 11 o'clock? And you're like, yeah, all right then. Thinking, can my bladder last for 2 hours because that's what I've just committed to, because the person doesn't know that I had a prior meeting, but I'm the one in charge of saying yes, for example. So I'm inviting you here to think about the spaciousness of what you say yes to. So as you say yes to something, before you say yes to the person. So my example this morning is somebody just came back to me and said, okay, so for this regular set of meetings, how does 8 a.m. kind of feel? Now, I have an 8:30 a.m. meeting that actually happens. And I was like, I could, but it doesn't feel spacious, and it feels like we'd have to cram everything into 20 minutes, because really by the time we've done the hey, how are you bits and pieces, and then by the time we actually do the okay, so you're going to do this, I'm going to do that, really we only have 20 minutes to meet, and then I have to go straight from one space into a new space that requires something entirely different of me. So I did the I could, but actually it doesn't feel spacious. So in the email back, because this is us setting things up for time to come, I could set myself up for real pressure on a weekly basis, or I could set myself up for delight. So I've gone back and said, actually that doesn't feel spacious. Just try it out in your head. It feels really, really good to say that. So I've gone back and said, actually that doesn't feel spacious. Can we instead do this? I want to create a win-win for us, and this way I know I can lead into my 8:30 meeting with a 15-minute buffer that allows me to arrive well to the meeting that I'm about to have at 8:30, and also allows me to know that for whenever we, with this person I'm organizing with, whenever we set it up, I will be able to arrive that way for them as well. So there's something about how do I get the most out of this meeting, this circumstance of us saying yes, by putting the spaciousness in around that. So I'm not in a rush, because actually if I'd have said yes to this morning, I would have created the rush, I would have created the pressure, I would have created the stress that actually could have been happening. In this way, I'm choosing not to create any of those things, and who's in charge? I'm in charge. And that's really what I'm inviting you to do in this shiny shove, is to take charge of your day, because you can. And however much you feel beholden to what somebody's suggesting, it is just a suggestion. And you can check in by going, if I say yes to this, will I feel spacious, or do I feel the pressure of it? Imagine yourself into that situation and go, actually, no, I'm not going to bring my best to this meeting. So how can I make that happen instead? I promise you, it will revolutionize how you experience your life. And really, that's what I'm all about. Helena Holrick, helping you shine. Have a great, wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you next time. Many blessings to you all.